In the heart of Oman, surrounded by golden sands and rugged mountains, stands a fortress that has guarded its people for centuries. This is Bahla Fort, a masterpiece of mud brick architecture. It's more than just a fort. It's a testament to Omani resilience, power, and imagination. Welcome to Bahla, the land where history whispers through every single wall. Bahla Fort is located in the Al-Dakhiliya Governorate of northern Oman, about 40 kilometers from the famous city of Nizwa. It's strategically perched at the foot of the magnificent Jebel Akhdar Mountains, overlooking the ancient Bahla Oasis. This wasn't just some isolated outpost. For centuries, this region flourished as a vital stop on the desert trade routes. Even today, the fort isn't alone. It's surrounded by the bustling life of old souks, ancient mosques, and traditional mud brick houses, all of which form the historical heart of Bahla, a town renowned for its unique pottery and deep-rooted Arabian traditions. It's a place where the past feels incredibly present. So, where did this colossal structure come from? The origins of Bahla Fort trace all the way back to the 12th century, during the reign of the powerful Banu Neban tribe. This tribe ruled central Oman for over 5 centuries, and they built this massive fortress as both a defensive stronghold and an undeniable symbol of their authority. You can see their strategic genius in its design. The high mud brick walls, the heavily fortified towers, and the maze-like corridors all reveal advanced defensive strategies, engineered to resist not only human invasions, but also the harsh, relentless desert winds. For centuries, Bahla Fort stood as a central hub of governance, trade, and faith, a true beacon of power in Oman's vast interior region. Now let's talk about the architecture, because it is simply breathtaking. Bahla Fort is a masterclass in traditional Omani design. It was built primarily from sun-dried mud bricks, sturdy palm trunks, and local stone, showcasing ancient desert engineering at its absolute finest. The fort is divided into 3 main sections: a formidable citadel, known as the Kasaba, a sprawling residential complex, and a beautiful mosque. Each part tells a different story of the people who lived, prayed, and fought within these walls. At its peak, the fort's defensive walls stretched for nearly 13 kilometers, completely encircling the entire old town of Bahla. The distinct circular towers and incredibly thick walls weren't just for defense. They were also a clever form of natural air conditioning, helping to regulate the temperature and keep the interiors cool during those scorching Omani summers. But Bahla Fort isn't just known for its historical grandeur. It's also famous for its captivating mysteries and legends. Local folklore whispers that the fort was built overnight by jinns, the powerful mythical spirits of Arabian folklore. These stories claim the jinns were commanded to construct this immense fortress in a single night. Some people even believe the fort remains haunted to this day, with tales of strange, unexplained lights and ghostly echoes that drift through the corridors in the dead of night. These legends have added a thick air of mystique to the fort, drawing curious travelers, historians, and adventurers from all corners of the globe. Whether you believe the myths or not, one thing is clear. Bahla Fort embodies that spirit of timeless wonder that truly defines Oman. In 1987, the world officially recognized the importance of this site. Bahla Fort earned its rightful place as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, celebrated for its exceptional representation of medieval Omani Islamic architecture. But by then, time had started to take its toll. Centuries of wind erosion and neglect had left the magnificent structure at risk of crumbling. In response, Oman launched one of the most ambitious restoration projects in its history during the 1990s. Master artisans and historians worked meticulously for years, using traditional techniques and materials to bring the fort back to its former glory. Today, after years of this careful, dedicated preservation, Bahla Fort stands strong once again, a shining example of how a nation's heritage can endure through care, respect, and passion. In the end, Bahla Fort is so much more than a monument of mud and stone. It's a living story, a narrative of power, legend, and rebirth. From the whispered tales of ancient warriors to the quiet prayers once offered within its mosques, Every stone, every wall, and every corridor carries the very soul of Oman. As you watch the desert sun set over its golden walls, casting long shadows across the oasis, the fort continues its silent, majestic, and eternal vigil. It remains a proud guardian of Omani history and an enduring wonder of the Arab world. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey to the incredible Bahla Fort. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure. We'll see you in the next video.